I am telling you in this video why you should prepare for even $14 space. I'm quite happy when it goes further down. There is basically no news, so the market sold off. I never tried to time the market anymore. I did it in the past and lost a lot of money. If you have thought that this is already the end, no. Space went from 22 to 20 to 19 to 18 to 17. Day before yesterday, it even went below 17. I am telling you in this video why you should prepare for even $14 space and why it's actually a good thing. I just came back from, as you can see, from Thailand, and I'm back in Dubai because sometimes you need just this small getaway to gather a lot of energies and then push it all into your business. And I love YouTube, I love talking about my investments, and that's why I'm back with full energy. And I can't wait to talk about space, because space is something that I buy every single month. And therefore, I'm quite happy when it goes further down, because I think that we have a couple of months, I guess around like 7 months, right? Until mid of 2022, until the stock really will take traction, okay? Then it really will depend on the overall market that will happen. Maybe we'll see even further pressure to the stock, and then I think as more pressure we can build on the stock, you know, there could be interest rates that will be hiked, right? This could pressure the market. So even though maybe the stock will go even further, but you know, this is never set, and that's why I never try to time the market anymore. I did it in the past and lost a lot of money. That's why I'm never doing this anymore. I'm just buying every month, and that's why I'm hoping actually that the stock goes a little bit further so I can buy more for cheap. And I could, you know, the best case scenario would be even below 14, but I think the probability is very low. Now, I really want you to stay till the end, because the second part of the video is really where we're getting why it will hit $14 and what it will mean for us as investors. We are currently sitting around at a valuation of $4.4 billion, which I think it's way undervalued for such a company that is working on space tourism, such a huge market. We know there was great sales numbers in earnings, 100 tickets sold with deposit, with everything on the new price of $450,000, which is, I think, was great. This was just before I left for Phuket. As you know, I streamed on the lounge on the airport for you guys, and I feel still this is very strong, very bullish for the company. But then there is basically no news, so the company kind of sold off, right? The market sold off a little bit of this little hike. I think this was the last of the paper hands that said, oh no, let's try and you know, use the weakness and sell into that before you know, it goes even further. And it went even further, so we're currently at $17. But why you should be ready for a $14 stock? Here comes the truth. So, and we are back here, and this is the most important asset right now for a space investor. To be honest, if there's no news, then the chart is something that is going hand in hand with the development of the price of space stock, okay? So there's no way that if you're investing into space and you have no news, that you're missing what's going on into the stock chart. And guys, you know, there's a lot of lines here, and I will explain to you why. We had the chance really to go straight to where the downtrend and the uptrend, or the, let's say, the declining trend and the upwards trend could meet, and then there was a possibility to go higher. Unfortunately, with the sales of Richard Branson, that's why I was a little bit mad, you know, because he gave us this news which was a net negative for the company, and this is obviously hurting the stock chart itself, right? So however, we are looking now at the following scenario. Let's zoom in. All right, so we are having now the 200 moving average and the 100 moving average and the 50 moving average all declining. They're all here, and here would be a perfect midpoint with the chart if this would continue here. Unfortunately, it haven't. It broke through down, and we are now testing the 17 mark. Okay, now why I'm saying and why the title of this video is prepare, why you should be ready for a $14 mark, because essentially we broke through it. Okay, as you can see here, we broke through the 17 resistance or support levels here, and the next one is definitely here at 14. Okay, that's why it could get even worse a little bit. Okay, that would mean not essentially that it have to come back to these levels, but it could go back to these levels. Okay, so you can see here one reason that I'm thinking it could back here, it happened a couple of times now. Okay, we broke through and we tested further levels here, for example, back in, what was that? This was back in May 2021. We went down even up to 15.5. Okay, however, we didn't touch the 40, and I think this is because of the forerunners. Okay, imagine like if everybody and the stock and the technicals all shows that 14 is like a really big bottom, then you can see that there's people that say, okay, let's buy a little bit before that, right? If everybody was waiting for 14, we can snap at 15 and we are way off, right? I was actually waiting for 14 in my very first time I purchased the space, and I luckily purchased at 17 or 16, because from there it went further up. So never wait totally for this really last way. Okay, the last break, the last support. It could also work like that, right? I mean here, but those are totally different circumstances. Here we had the top of the health crisis in mid-March. Then further, the space stock or the space company Virgin Galactic didn't have much to show. It didn't have the flights to space and so on and so forth. So I really think that this is an opportunity. It's a great opportunity, in my personal opinion. I talked yesterday in my stream also how you can become a space millionaire. So check out this video if you haven't seen it. Let me know in the comments what you think and what you do. I'm definitely buying. I would be happy if we see lower levels. And then, I think by mid of next year, so somewhere here, we should start to pick up. So we should start to see the forerunners up there, right? So I can't wait. I really looking forward to see that. And then we will all celebrate, hopefully in Dubai, guys. So if you are heading to Dubai and space will be at 100, don't forget I will go for skydiving. Okay, so make sure to stay tuned. Have a wonderful day, and comment below where you guys are watching.